boom. Okay, let's go. Before we even start, did you guys see that video that's gone viral?
Which one?
Oh, the stabbing thing. The girl that's
Oh God, it's really.
I'm so shy.
It's giving traumatizing.
Yeah.
It's not right.
No, I'm so sad to
I just
see
think
that.
what is wrong with the youth today? Like, they're so young.
Do you know what? I thought that it was a joke. I didn't know that it was actually a serious video until I now saw the black. I said,
Yeah.
and even before that, I saw the black. Like, this is still not right.
I didn't see this
the
trigger warning stabbing part.
There was no trigger warning.
Oh, but I saw like her like banging like on the thing, and I just thought like, what the
you saw
hell
the second
warranted
video then. You saw the hot
when
water
she's like,
one.
I
didn't see the hot water.
So that was after. So she stabbed her and then
Oh.
proceeded to pour boiling hot water on
And
her.
then I was just like, the screams. Like, I don't like watching like fight videos and stuff
I
either.
agree.
Like, I get really anxious. And the screams, I was like, I
She
just
was
wanted to
literally
like
scared for
jump
her
into the
life.
screen. Like, you can literally hear that she was like, please. She's
Yeah.
like, I give up.
Yeah.
And then did
so
you see her
sad.
screenshot? It was like, I don't know why people are coming to me. I did everything
Imagine,
for this
like, there's
girl,
no
yada,
remorse.
yada, yada. But she has no self-respect. And I'm like, so
And
does
neither do
it
you.
warrant you going to her house, stabbing her, and then pouring water
Hot
on her?
water with spices in it.
It was her on the Snapchat, like, gang. I'm like, sorry, this is not a rave. Like, this is not something to celebrate. Like, what is actually going on? But I was speaking to one of my friends last night about it, and there must be some kind of like mental health issues there, because that's not actually normal.
It's not normal.
No.
Boiling straight
With
from the
spice
kettle.
in somebody's house.
Oh, she put something in it.
Yeah, she put spices inside.
Oh,
In the
so
house,
that
it's
it
not
would
just the hot
actually,
water, it's hot and spicy. God, it's ridiculous.
But I just think, do you know what? They watch these, I don't know what they're watching, but I feel like they're so exposed
I was saying the
to
same
things
thing.
like this, where like they may see it as like the norm.
Look at this
That's
Krishana
not
and Blueface thing.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Yeah, like that's not normal behaviour. And then 2 seconds later, they'll be best buds. Like, haha, remember that time for hot water? I'm like, oh, like, it's not jokes.
It's so, as you said, the screens were just...
Oh, it was a lot. It was a lot.
It was intense, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get into the episode. I just thought let's start with that, child.
I'm a classic man. You can be me when you look this clean, old-fashioned man. Yeah, baby, I'm a classic man.
You are welcome to episode 72 of the Classic Manny Show. I believe 72. I had to question myself there. And today I am joined with two beauts. They are killing the podcasting game. Oh, my laps. Prinny and Amber from Styling City Diaries. Whoop, 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 whoop. Also, my fellow studio mates, because we share the same studio. I know that's right. Come on. How have you both been doing?
Good.
It's giving proper blood related.
You know what? Because we're so used to being on the other side, like hyping up the guests, and I'm like, oh, I'm shy.
I don't want to be hyped this time. I love that.
But yeah, doing good.
Doing good.
I'm so honoured to have you both on the podcast.
Thanks for having us.
And before we go any further, I want to say thank you, because there was an episode you both did where you mentioned my name. I think it was Jay that told me about it. It was Jay the tall one. She was like, oh, do you know they mentioned you called this whole girl? I'm not getting a free promo now. But you know that girl situation? You're like, oh, they didn't invite the customer. I was like, oh, I feel shy. No,
the name
thank you so much for that. I truly appreciate that. I've just been a fan since, like, the content, the humour. You're giving us the style, conversations that we need. So I want to get into you and all that you do. So when did you guys start this podcast and what made you want to start it?
Oh.
So we're both okay, we're cousins for anyone who doesn't
Yeah.
know, we're related, and I feel like we both had like growing up this similar kind of vibe of like, I'm a star.
Yeah, like
But that's
very
right.
main
And so
character.
you are.
But it's like not really knowing like, am I gonna be an actress? Like,
Singer,
I can't
actress,
sing, she can
dancer.
sing. Yeah, like trying to figure it out, and then one day I don't know, I just thought I wanted to get into blogging, but like WordPress. But I was a bit shy to do it myself, so I was like, oh, do you wanna? I got this idea. Like, do you want to do it with me?
That is so cute.
And then that's when we started Short Girl Style.
Yeah. It didn't even take anything to twist my arm. I was like, yeah, sure.
Because that's what we need, though.
Yeah,
we need someone
yeah.
that's actually in it to win it. Come on.
Yeah, so we would write like proper blogging days, like look, skincare, life, and very much like what our podcast is now, but
Yes.
just writing it.
Yeah.
And then we did that, and then we started trying to do the YouTube thing.
Oh, we've all had those eras. We've all had those eras of blogging, YouTube, that podcasting.
And YouTube is it's a grind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the YouTubers.
Yeah.
So I said to hang it up flat screen with
Yeah.
the YouTube.
No, hang it up. No, because it's like you spend so long you filming, then you
Yes.
realise the angle was off. You film again.
Oh, and then
you
you're
edit.
blurred.
And then
the
five
sound is
people watch
weird.
it.
You're like, all of that.
Like, can I I get a 1K, like 5? So yeah, it was given like embarrassing.
And I was at uni as well, so
Yeah.
it was hard because Prinny wasn't that at that time. So
Yeah.
then I was like, oh, I can't come home this weekend because I got a rave.
Yeah.
Or I've got this, and like,
Yeah,
it was a
we
lot.
were at different life stages, and then obviously Instagram started. The girls were doing the look, so we were going into the street and doing the OTD
Literally.
behind the white wall and
Yeah.
ciao. And then one day we always have these meetings, catch up, just an excuse to chit chat and drink.
That.
So we're having a meeting and we're like, we need to rebrand.
Yeah.
We need to figure out the strategy. And then
that.
the Receipts podcast had come out, Free Shots, podcast with Bubbling. She was like, oh, we should do a podcast. And I was like, I don't want people to think we're copying the Receipts. Like, how stupid. Like, why would I even think that?
Imagine, why was you guys just start?
Do you know what I mean?
Topics, yeah.
And then, yeah, we just started. We were supposed to do do you want to explain it?
So then we rebranded as Hairstyle Secrets.
Come on, come and see the
Yeah.
ears.
So we were short girl style, and then I was like, look, we need to change name because I'm not sure. And people were like, but you're not. So we was like,
Kinda
okay,
short.
we'll do her. Kind of short though, but we was like, we'll do Hairstyle Secrets. And then we had the podcast. We was like, oh my god, it'll be Hairstyle Secrets. Like we'll have a guest every week, and it'll be like their style secrets, and we'll talk about it. Yada
Come
yada
and see
yada.
concept.
Yeah,
that's right.
If anyone copies, I want like right.
No, literally. Give me back my old name.
Literally, and then we did the pilot.
So we went to a studio and the guy was like, oh, okay, you want to interview people? Cool. Why don't you come in and just like test it out? We were so gassed on ourselves listening back.
Come on.
We were like, hang on, who needs a guest? We are the stars of the show.
Literally, a star is born.
And
that's
then
right.
that was it.
Yeah.
The podcast took off, and it's the best thing we ever did.
Yeah,
and it's
on the
the
journey.
only thing that we have
Been
been consistent at. And then
You laugh.
literally, no, but
Because it's hard. You know,
it is hard.
it is.
As creative people, you have so many ideas, and in that moment, you're so like, "Oh my god, this is so exciting!" And then the reality of executing,
Oh, don't get me started.
doing the work, the behind, because people only see the final product,
Yeah, I
like
agree
a
with
1 second thing. They don't realize
Yeah.
that's like time and effort. So yeah, being consistent for 3+ years is a lot.
Kudos.
Every
week.
week.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
easy.
a lot.
You guys know about my break, Shay. You know,
Yeah, I was at a break. You know, people like season 1, 10 years later, season 2.
I'm so
like,
envious
must
of
be
the seasons,
nice,
you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
But and then the podcast
Yeah.
was born, and then we had another rebrand, and now
Changed
we're
the name, yeah.
Starling
City
City
Diaries.
Diaries. That'll play on like because like we're girls living in the
Come on.
city, but it's like also more like a cultural lifestyle as well as fashion. And here we are. I ain't rebranding again.
Nah, I'm
over
over.
it.
From the artwork to the name itself, I love it. So keep on doing what you're doing. So how does it feel working together as cousins, especially on this project, this passion project?
It's so smooth.
Yeah, it's great.
Sailing. I feel like we're very lucky that we just get each other.
That's what's
like we
important.
know how each other work. Like we know if someone's in a mood. We know how to handle
balance
each
each other
other.
out, basically.
Yeah.
Like we balance each like
Yeah.
if one is like feeling poorly, the other one picks each other up. Like we take on work and stuff. Like we work really well together. Love you. We work really well together.
I love it.
I think it's also because we're related. There isn't a we had a bad argument and now the business is closed. It's like
Carry on.
I don't understand.
But that's how you have to navigate. You have
It's
to
like
take
you
it
have
away.
an argument and then like we'll be like, anyway, sorry for saying that. Like,
It's like because otherwise the podcast is over. So
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
You can't allow us to get stuck the bag.
yeah. No, oh my god, we always told this story, but one time we'd like had like a bit of an argument
Which
or
one was
whatever.
it?
It was
What
our
was
first
No, which one was it now?
when we was at,
Oh
when we
God,
was-
yeah, that
and
was.
it was our first kind of
so
like,
stupid.
and I'm the way I am, like when I have like a bit of a disagreement with someone, I then like can't. It's not that
Yeah.
I'm holding a grudge, but I get embarrassed and then talk to them because it's like, oh, are they gonna think I'm giving in?
You've
or this
grown
or
so
that.
much from
I
that,
have,
though.
haven't
God.
I love
and then
that.
so then like we didn't talk. Well, from my behalf, she was like very normal because she's like has the argument. And the next day she's like, yeah, so what are you saying? Do you want to go for coffee?
That's
And I'm
me.
like,
That's me. I'm gonna listen to it.
I thought you hated me, but okay. Anyway, so we're sat, we're about to record. We just have out this entire like discussion of how each other felt, and then the producers in the room like.
But
Mic
it's
check.
real.
Okay,
But it's
mic
real.
check. And then he pressed record and we're like, yeah,
And he was looking at us like, wait, but you guys
the hell?
literally hate each
But
other.
so you have to separate the personal
Yeah,
from
100%.
Was it business but professional, I would say.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
Yeah.
we can never break up. Like our parents
there's
would
no
be like,
way.
sit down, kiss and make up. And
It don't make
continue.
sense.
Like,
Yeah.
It's
So yeah, it's
important.
very easy. I feel very blessed to be in like a nice duo.
So beautiful. Right, I'm a Cancer. I love all this warm stuff, you know. But let's get into the radio show. Let's talk about that. What is the radio show about, and where can the people access it?
Oh, yeah, God, we do a lot.
So it's good to know. Listen, you're not playing. You guys don't play.
Don't play with it.
Don't play with it, baby.
So we are on Represent Radio every
Come on.
Saturday, 3 till 5. Prinny and Amber.
Literally after this, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, literally.
Nah, I won't take too much of your time.
And the show is Saturday, feel good vibes, getting ready for your night out.
Yeah.
We don't like to feel like restricted by a particular sound or a particular vibe. It's very much just like what the vibe is that week, what's topical.
Yeah.
If it's like carnival weekend,
Yes.
it's a dance hall,
Of
reggae
course.
thing.
So it's very much on theme with
Yeah,
the
like
weekend.
Valentine's, we're getting into the lover
Love.
girl, summer, like we play like garage, house, and yeah, we've been doing it for a year now, and it's going all right.
No, I love that. That's amazing. I see the promo and it just looks so amazing. I love how the way you guys promote yourself, because I don't know why people like go into this kind of passion stuff and then they hide it. I'm like, why are you hiding it?
No, I don't think we're all there yet with the promo.
we-
Yeah, I get
it's
shy.
taken
What I'm seeing
No,
now.
I get so shy. I'm like, is my
If that
Instagram
is
yellow
shy, then let's
pages?
people just learn from you guys, you know.
Because sometimes I feel like, especially when you're like reposting things on your story, I don't want my story to be like ads.
I'm crying.
Yeah.
But you know what? But, we pay good money for this, so you need
I
to
know,
promote
it's
it.
true,
And, like,
it's
listen, make
true.
it worth it. But I
It's
see what you guys are
true.
doing, and I love it. To keep on going.
Thank
But that's my next
you.
question. What has been your favorite moment individually as a duo? So I'll start with you.
Ooh.
Come
What is
on.
our favourite? What is my
Go down, bro.
favourite moment?
Who wants to go first with that
Oh
one?
God, favorite.
It was like a feature.
This is, I'm so bad at questions like this because you know I forget everything.
No,
so I
literally.
forget.
I don't
like,
even know
what
who
I
I
can
am.
highlight some. I can highlight Apple Podcasts. You know, IBC.
Oh
Apple Podcasts.
yes!
Is that like a moment that you like?
Yeah,
you
like
love?
things like that. Like you know, we were put on like the kind of carousel thing
Yes.
on Apple. We were on like the front page. Like
Yeah.
we're like, oh my god!
Yeah.
But the problem with us, and we like have a win, and then we're like, yes, right. What's the next
Oh,
one?
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
get to
I
like
get it.
enjoy
And
it
also,
and live it.
also in a way, like downplaying, like that's actually big to be featured, like the front page of
It is
Apple Podcast.
serious, by the way.
But I'm like, oh, okay, that's kind of cute. Like I'm not really deeming it like
Yeah.
this is like
I think that's
everybody
like being
open their
a
phone
creator.
and see
Yeah,
my
yeah.
face. But I'm like, yeah, I mean,
gotta put it like that.
I'm supposed to, but like. Okay, what's next?
Yeah.
So when you're saying like, what's your favorite moment? It's hard because there probably have been so many like big
Yes.
moments and big highlights, but I don't see them as big
Yeah.
in
It's
the
like-
grand scheme of the
in-
journey.
I get it, I
in our
get
head,
it.
it's like, well, this should be happening.
Yeah.
Like, we're putting in that work. It should be
That's true.
happening.
Yeah.
It should be happening.
Yeah.
That's how we're walking in
Yeah.
this 2023.
If I speak
would not say,
for
listen.
both of us,
Yeah, try.
I think when there's been a few times we've been out and we've had our cousins.
Oh,
we call them our
yeah,
cousins.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
like, we listen to your podcast. We're like,
That is so cute.
I think that's probably
those are like the
Yeah.
best times.
Yeah.
Like I never forget those bits.
Yeah.
And I'm
Of
gas. I
course.
go home. I'm like,
I've seen the
"Mum,
real life
you know,
audience.
guess
Yeah.
what? Yeah, and it's like
that.
it just makes it worth it. It's like, do you know what? Those are the people that we're doing it for. Like, yeah, we yappa like for ourselves because we enjoy it, but there's
Yeah.
people out
Having that
there
core
that like
audience.
knowing that you're helping them or
100%.
supporting them, especially on like Patreon. Like we have really good conversations with the girls when they're like, "You really support me through this and this," and it's like,
Wow. Yeah.
oh wow,
Yeah.
like thanks. Like we're all
love this.
growing, and we always say it's like we don't know life yet. No one knows life,
we're
so
learning on
like
the way.
we're navigating ourselves, and if we can help you on the way, we're gonna help you. And if we can't, then sorry about it.
I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you both. Keep
thank
on going. I know
you.
as being content creators is not easy,
At all.
but
so
keep on
hard.
going. Rooting for you both. Yeah, and plug the podcast. People can find. Let's put at the beginning so that, of course, I know the audience retention and stuff. So plug your podcast, this radio show, the Patreon. Now that I've got time for that, let's go into it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. So you can find us. We're called Style and City Diaries
Yes.
on all podcast room platforms and YouTube.
Yeah.
Our radio DJ page is Prinny X Amber. That's like a separate brand.
Come on.
And then you can find us individually on Instagram. I'm Amberlo. That's spelled Leaux.
And I'm Prinny Ray. Ray is RAEE.
Come on, I love it. I love you both energy so much. I'm happy to have you here. So I've got a secret segment that's not gonna be a secret anymore. But
Not a secret segment.
it's called What You Vibing To. So this I'll ask both what you listen to on your way to the podcast, DJ. So what were you vibing to on your way here? If you're listening
I'm
to
like, do I
music.
tell the truth?
Tell the truth.
I was kind of doing my homework, but I did listen to a song outside of the homework.
Let's get to that song. Let's get
And
to
it's
it.
actually my song of the week on radio
Come
today.
on.
And it's this UK rapper. Her name is Juice Menace, and she just released a song called Pink Note. And it's like on a kind of like soft, garagey, housey beat, and it's very cool.
I'm listening to that.
I think everyone needs to check her out. And if you listen to our radio show, you can listen
Of
back and like, hear me
course,
talk about her
of
and play the
I
song.
love that. I love that. I'm gonna sound so lame.
Go on.
Because I feel like I listen to so much like new music.
Yeah.
It feels worky. So when I'm not, I like to just listen to my on repeat playlist.
Amber was saying the same thing. Literally. And you guys are so insane. She said it separately before you came.
I listen to my on repeat playlist, and songs that came up
I'm the
were
same, to be
like
honest.
My Toxic Phase, Brent Fires, Clouded.
Oh, God, the Toxic King.
I played Clouded 3 times on repeat, and I was actually singing out loud. That's my toxic trait, singing out loud on the train. Because
Oh my
hello.
gosh.
And also, I think the last song that I was listening to was Beyonce, Heated.
Oh, I was into that as well. Oh, we're gonna get into that in a bit because Beyonce was trust us this week. She put us through stress. We'll get to that later
Not
on
us,
in the
child.
episode.
You lot.
Yeah, child, I was like, didn't bother.
We'll get into that later on in the episode. So the songs that I was vibing to on my way here, Ella May's Our Song from her deluxe edition of her album Heart on My Sleeve. That's what it's called. And then Fable Jelly. My previous guest up here put me onto this song, and I have been banging it out this whole week. So Jelly by Fable and Ella May's Our Song. But we're now gonna go into the song association. Actually, we're gonna do it differently. I'm gonna put you two against each other now, cousins feud.
Let's get it.
So as we do, I will pick 5 words, and the first person that sings a song that has a word in it will get the point. Are you ready to use the vocal cords?
I'm scared.
So the first word is limit.
Oh, fuck. Limit.
No.
Push it to the limit. Cause we're in it to win it.
In it to win it.
Oh, yeah.
So that goes to Pretty.
Corbin Blue, child.
That's a throwback right there.
That's a bop.
A banger. Listen, I love that. Second word, angel.
Girl, you're my angel. You're my darling.
I was thinking of Robbie Williams, Angel.
Oh, angel. How does it go?
I couldn't
I'm
know.
loving angel.
That's it, because it's at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
You know
Yeah,
when
yeah,
the
yeah.
word is like at the end, it's hard to catch it. Yeah.
Jump to that line if you want to. As long as you just get the song. Come on, Amber.
I know.
We want to keep
You got
it in
this, you got
fashion. The third word, Gucci.
Gucci, Prada, Balenciaga.
Come on!
Gucci, Prada, Balenciaga. Ooh. So no one knows that
Look,
person. Do
you
know?
sang this song to me and I looked at you and I was like, I'd go away. I
Listen,
don't
I
know.
believe you. I'm
No,
trying
no,
to
it is a song, I
in a
think.
sick song. I found
who
this
is it
girl.
by, actually?
It's this TikTok girl. Yo, she makes all the beats herself on the little pedal.
Oh, that girl, the white girl.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes.
It's by Hayley Knox and it's called Gucci, Prada, Balenciaga.
All right, cool. We
No,
got
I'm also about to sing Carly Red, Louis Prada, Gucci, Pop Them Town. You will love hip hop, right? I thought about to sing that. I thought you were about to. I was like, what? Was that official song?
I'm not even a hip hop babe like that. But yeah, she's like a real artist.
Go on.
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
No,
I trust
why
you.
should I Carly Red? It was all lies.
No, I love you both, man. Okay, fourth word. This is your time to catch up. Okay, ride.
Right, Rihanna. Right,
Go,
we
okay.
ride.
Nah,
Okay, so now-
You want shorter. You want confidence. You forced it. Right.
But you know what? That's what I was thinking of in my head, to be honest. So I'll give you that.
All right,
The
okay.
last one. Now, this is anybody's one now. Night.
We come alive in the nighttime.
You're lucky.
Ooh,
You're lucky.
okay.
I swear.
What song is that? What song is it? What song is it? No, you don't get that.
In the nighttime.
Oh, Amber.
There's a song like that.
Oh god.
Oh, you know what? Let's see.
I'm up late. Night in the night.
Who's the one by?
From AM to PM. No, that's
No.
not the same.
No, that's
But it's like
Oh, you know what? If you can't, I'm not gonna get it just because I've got a song.
No.
Okay,
Night,
I'm gonna give 5 more seconds.
What the hell?
Up all night. Up all night long, all night.
All night. All right, let you have that.
No, we don't do it, 'cause you did night. What was your song? Night.
But it's a song. It's like,
Come alive in the night time. I think it's a Drake rap. I come alive in the night time.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
So Loki, you won, but because you didn't know the song, I tricked you.
You know what? So, because Prinny won.
I was joking.
But that was so fun. You both did so well. You guys are so cute. No, I love how close you both are. It's beautiful. Come on, that is so cute. I love that. Use the hashtag TCM show throughout. Let me know your thoughts on the episode topics and our lovely guests. It's now time for us to get into a classic fave. And I know you guys struggle, of course, different tastes, you know?
Yeah.
But you both settled with Destiny's Child's final album, Destiny Fulfilled. What made you pick this album? Of course, with the struggle that you went through. But take us through the journey of picking the album for this episode.
I personally always associate that album with with our cousins because when that came out,
Hit me.
we all made a dance to
Yeah.
that song.
Is it?
And then that whole album would always be played at the party. We'd be like,
Yeah.
Uncle, please, can you play Destiny?
Not Uncle, please.
We were like the Jackson family, but without the Jackson talent.
Yeah, no.
So we would
fully.
dance, we would do like
I love
skits,
that.
we would
Yeah.
sing.
that.
Everything.
Like we can't sing, we can't
Yeah,
dance. Like, we did it.
We did it all, and I think that's why, like, ultimately, that was the first album that came to mind. And I was like, that is the album.
And it's such a classic.
Absolutely.
It's so timeless.
Absolutely.
And it was probably it is the best final album they could have given us.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that 100%. I think when you mentioned this album, I was like, this is perfect because, again, it was their last album. They had gone solo before and then they came back for this last one. And I think that was the first era I remember experiencing in real time, 'cause I feel like, of course, I was 8 at the time. How old were you at the time, if you don't mind me asking, when it came out? 2004.
Oh, God.
I need to do the math.
Not the maths now, not the maths.
I don't know, like... Maybe like 10,
Oh my God,
10 or
I'm
11.
seven.
I would have been like 10, yeah.
I got that album for Christmas. I'll never
Is
forget
it?
it. Yeah.
No,
I was 7
love
years
this album
old.
so much. And
I
the
thought I was a
singles...
bad bitch at that
God,
age.
you
I mean, you probably were.
Yeah, but it's like, what do I know about being bad at 7, you know?
Yeah.
I love that. So the singles for this album were Lose My Breath, Soldier, what a banger, Girl, and Cater to You. What were your favourite songs on this album?
It's hard, you know. It's not easy.
The one I love singing the most is Girl, because I love doing all the everything.
Really? I find Girl, like, it's like the corniest song
It
on
is
the
not
album.
corny.
Because the
It's
video
a
is
musical
like,
video, it's a
take a
musical
minute, girl,
video.
come sit down and tell, like...
Ain't happening.
It's like, but in real life, like, is that how we're really going to do it?
Yeah, I like to sing that song.
I like to sing If,
That's one of my favourites,
Yeah.
actually. One of my
because it's really like... I listen to the album again. I listened to it in the week and I listened to it from beginning to end this morning when I was getting ready.
Yeah.
And the songs are so powerful and meaningful.
Yes.
And it's like, no. If you don't know, now you know you're
Now
going to
you-
miss
Yes.
my love.
Yeah.
Because, and as a woman, like we all... Not even just as a woman, I feel like people who are like lovers, very emotional people,
Yeah.
in this society of like toxic love, don't tell people how you feel and this and that.
Child.
Like you can give so much of yourself and the person doesn't even appreciate
Yeah.
it. But it's like, when I leave, you look
Now
around
you will know.
town, you
Yeah.
look around.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like so timeless because that was so long ago.
Yeah.
But even now, you can still relate to it. And
Yes.
people of different ages can
Yeah.
relate. I love that song.
Yeah.
When I was listening to it this week, I was like, whoa, oh my gosh, like this the whole album's very relatable for like different parts. Like
Yeah,
when I first
yeah.
listened to it in like a good way, it's like, oh, this is a lovely song, loving it. And now listening to it and like things that I've gone through, whatever,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Of course. Being more mature
Yeah.
to even relate
Yeah.
to it. Yeah.
it really, it's just an album where you can always go back to
Yeah.
if like you kind of forget and those words will really like resonate.
I agree with you. On
It's
that.
Find it
amazing.
anytime.
And there's something for everyone in your stage. Like if you're really in love, listen to Love.
Yes.
If you're trying to pick yourself up, listen to If. If you and your girls are confused, listen to Girl.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a bad boy, listen to
true.
Soldier.
That's right. Come on.
Oh, I love that album.
No, I love it too. And I think for me, what I love is how personal it was to them. I think you can tell. I think they all had equal parts as well on this album. And I love Destiny Child because they all balance each other out so well. Like, it's not like Pussycat Dolls when it's one person.
Yeah,
And everyone's
yeah.
like bread. You know, my favorite songs, Lose My Breath. How do you start an album, Lose My Breath? How?
No,
did you start off with that?
I never realised that's how the album started. Not that it hit me. I was like, I'm awake.
They said you're listening to this album, like it really captures you. And you're
Everything,
like, okay. And then they go into Soldier, and it's like, and then it's catered to you, and it's like,
and the visuals as well. Let's get into the visuals. The visuals for this album. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love the girls like compete with each other. Of course, it was them again and again. You know, but I loved it. Honestly, I love the visual of Kate to You. It's just so beautiful. The warm tones. I love it. Oh my goodness.
it's just a good, well produced album.
But yeah, I love this album so much. I'm happy that you both picked this album for the classic fave. Now we're gonna get into the latest releases. We're gonna start off with Ice Spice's Like. Okay. What are your thoughts on Ice Spice's EP? I'm gonna start with Amber.
So I had to listen, and that's not really like my vibe of kind of like that wouldn't be like my go-to to listen to. Like in the club, I'd be like,
I know that's right.
I kind of know lyrics and I don't even know chosen roles, whatever. I'm like, but I wouldn't like. But I listened to it and I did enjoy it. And my favorite song,
let's get to that.
Is Gangsta Love.
Gangsta Boo, that's mine as well.
Yeah.
That's mine as well.
And I think it's because of the sample.
Yeah. I agree with you on that.
It's the P Diddy. What's the song?
Yeah. What about you, Pretty?
Yeah, I think similar. Like it's not made for me. But yeah, I mean, I can appreciate the sound on a night out. Yeah. I think what I really like is that they're doing quite different things with the production. It's very much like, I don't know if this is a thing, but it's like drill hip hop.
Yeah.
It's like a drill undertone, but it's a bit of like, it's like they're overlaying like those classic drill beats with something that's a bit like spicy, no pun intended.
No, that's right. Come on.
So yeah, no, I enjoyed Gangsta Boo. Obviously Bikini Bottom. To be honest, because a lot of them are like have trended on TikTok. So you hear like snippets of them. You're like, I'm a 10. How can I lose when I've already chose?
I know that's right. It's a mood as well.
Yeah.
There's a pun intended as well. A lot of puns here.
I think it's a good, like, you're with your girls, you're getting ready, you want to get high Pisha, and it's like, you put on a bit of Ice Spice and it makes you like in your bag. It's like, oh, you're feeling down about anyone. It's like, get in your Ice Spice bag.
It's not like City Girls vibe. It's that.
City Girls like different.
It's not like, oh, I'm going to take all your money and never date you.
Yeah, it's a bit more PG.
I don't really want your money anyway. Like, you're lucky you can even talk to me like, stay over there vibe. It's like for the baby
It's
girls.
like City Girls for like preteens.
Yeah.
Like it's not too explicit.
I agree with you on that 100%.
Like the Kitty Bubs.
Yeah.
The Kitty Bubs and
because City Girls sometimes they just it's some wild things. I'm like, girl.
Yeah, we're getting all this pussy talk in Spanish and French. I'm like,
remember when I said that to you? I was like, this is so motivational.
She's going through something.
No, I was going through something.
I don't get
Saweetie was like my favorite rapper at a moment. Like, what was going on?
My birthday twin and all that.
What was going on over there? I don't know. I was going through some things.
I think for me, what I love about this era is the fact that they didn't waste time with releasing this project because Munch went viral. I think August, I believe, like summertime basically, and then released this EP. When did they release it? They released it this year, of course. So I'm really happy for her. My favorite songs, Princess Diana, because I love Princess Diana, of course. You know, I love her. I love the energy there. But in her mood, the energy on that song, I love it. Acting a Smoochie, I think that's how you say that word. Acting a Smoochie is my favourite. But those are my personal favourites. But I like it all. As you said, getting ready, get yourself in the mood, you know. I love it. I think she's so cute. She's actually really cute as well.
Cute, yeah.
I think
it's the hair.
Yeah. Adorbs.
You're Annie girl.
Yeah.
Next up, we have got Chloe Pray Away. You seem very excited. Go on.
I listened to it. Yeah. Sorry. And I got triggered by the first verse. I was like, it's basically like I've been done over by an F boy and not fraud but fuck boy. Then and it's like, mate, I need to talk to you. Like I need to let you know, but it's like I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna pray it away because if I don't, I'm gonna end up killing you.
It's
like
true.
if I see you on the streets,
like that.
I was like, she talking language. This is a bit of me. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what's she going through?
You know what? She was dating Ghana, apparently.
Yeah.
What about you, Pretty?
I just don't believe her.
You don't believe her?
She sings a lot of off-the-shelf songs that were written for people that they didn't want. Have you really been fucked over by fuck niggas? Sorry, I don't even know if I'm allowed to swear on this.
Please feel free to
But do you know what I mean? It's like when you listen to like a scissor. I'm like, okay, I'm hearing the
convinced.
story. I'm hearing like. Chloe's just, I don't know, maybe because I'm a hater because I want Chloe and Halle to get back together.
Oh, you know what? I agree with that 100%.
I think I've just been hating on her solo career because I feel like it's just too premature.
Yeah.
And I just don't believe her song. So I think I'd listen to it, but I don't think I listened.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
a
was
grand
reading
point.
because I didn't feel
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
the mess. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, I
The
don't know.
lyrics were great, and I was like, oh yeah, obviously she can sing.
You feel like it was
whatever. But
somebody
I
else.
was just
Yeah,
looking at the
I
lyrics
just-
like, yeah, I can relate to that, but I would have to listen.
You
to
know
it
what it's a
few
bit
times.
like, and this is quite controversial because
go on,
I am
say it.
actually like a Rihanna stan.
I love Rihanna, yeah.
But to be honest, a lot of Rihanna's songs are off the shelf songs.
Yeah, they are. They're
They're
definitely.
not. I'm not really believing. Te amo. I'm not believing it. I'm not.
I love that song so much.
California King Bed. I'm not believing it. Like I'm not believing the story.
I believe it. You know what? Yeah, because I believe, for example, like Beyonce, for example, I'm going to get into later on. She doesn't write her songs for the most part, or she's like got mainly co-writers, main writers. Does that make sense? But
But I believe Beyonce.
yeah, I believe Beyonce.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I think for me personally, with Chloe, I have struggled with her solo journey. I would say I preferred this more than a lot of her songs that she released prior.
What's that other one? Lord, have mercy.
Oh, I just like I do.
Booty so big.
Oh, this has been my case.
Lord have mercy.
Why are we doing this?
Like you said as well, I'm a big Chloe X Halle fan. I love those two. That Ungodly Hour, that album.
That's actually why we're Prinny X Amber.
Yeah.
Is it?
Because why would I put an and when I can put an X?
It's smart.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah.
smart.
And
I
then-
love those two as a duo. I think I even saw a picture of them on the red carpet today on my way here. I'm like, this makes sense as a duo.
Yeah, they sound great as a duo, and
Yeah.
then visually you see them and you're like, there's always something missing. Like they're just not cohesive in like the whole.
But maybe because they're not. Maybe they're trying. They're
They don't want to
forcing
be,
it.
maybe.
They don't want to be.
Yeah, I don't know.
But for this song, for me personally, I like, but I think I did see people's comments about how they can't really, not they can't relate to the word, but they can't relate to her singing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So that's why I get your point. 100%,
Yeah.
But I think the album's coming out soon. I like the quality of him, the production value of it. I like the production.
Girl, I'm tired.
I'm tired.
I like the production side of it. I think she can sing, but again, it's actually being believable. The last release, bringing into the trending topics, Kali Uchis, I Wish You Roses. I'll start with Prinny this time. What were your thoughts on this song?
I quite liked it. Like it's not my usual. I think I prefer her when she's a feature on other songs. I don't really listen to like her music.
As a lead artist,
But yeah, it was alright.
You liked it.
It
Cool.
was okay.
Cool. What
I'll
about
listen.
you?
I'll listen one more time.
Hey!
I'm in agreement with Prinny. Like she sounds great, and I don't know if this is horrible to say, but she sounds great as a feature. Like she makes a song come together.
Because she brings a je ne sais quoi,
Yeah,
but
like
the,
because her
Yeah.
sound is so like nice and different. But then when it's like, I feel like
it's very
her
different.
solo songs are very same, like that same sound. Like there isn't like
Yeah.
anything
with
different.
you.
But like she's great. I love her. But yeah.
No, I agree with you. I think for me, yeah, I do like this song. I like it, but does it stand out? I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
no, yeah.
And you actually made a point, both of you, about her being better as a featuring artist. And you know what? I have to agree. 'Cause I love her song with Don Toliver. Drugs and Hella Melodies. That's a very crazy title, but it's an amazing song. Don't worry about it. It's an amazing song. So yeah, but I look forward to this album though. We're gonna release a Spanish album and an English album as well.
I
So-
love her in
I love
Spanish.
Oh, her in Spanish.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. And she got that song with Georgia Smith.
Which I don't think I know this one. I don't know if I know this
And
one.
it's like called something.
Called
Anyway, that
something.
song's great.
No, but I do. I like it, but I look forward to hearing the album as a whole. It's time for the trending topics. And we're going to start with Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter, who announced her Renaissance tour this week, and a lot of us lost our shit, okay? Did you guys get tickets or want to get tickets? What was your experience with the announcement and getting tickets if you got it?
I didn't bother because it's just like I'm
Just
not
need
gonna
to be a
get
lot.
them.
Yeah, I feel like I want to go, so I'm gonna go.
You're going to go.
But I'm not dealing with this
It's the
hustle
chaos.
and the fab. It's just a bit too stressful for me, and I
Yeah.
don't actually care that much right now. Like, no, that's wrong. I care. I want to go. I actually really want to go. But I've never been someone that does the ticket queue thing. I can't do it.
Oh,
I can't.
my
It's
goodness.
getting out of hand.
The stress that I went through this week.
It doesn't make sense.
No. So I think the O2 priority came out on Thursday.
And the thing
And the
was
app
crashed
weren't
the
working.
whole
It wasn't working.
Oh my God, it
day.
was so
I
funny.
was like, not
I saw a
bothering.
tweet. Someone was like, "I'm just trying to get my free Greg's coffee. You lot breaking the app. Like, hello, please." And it's so true because sometimes that free Greg
Yeah.
coffee can slap.
It's true. Because I don't have O2 priority, but my friends do, and they're trying to get it for me. And like, it will just crash. I think they managed to get 2 out of like a group of 7. I was like, how's it gonna work? So on Friday, I now joined the queue for the Live Nation. I blame Rock Nation, where to somebody's father. I blame Rock Nation. So I was in the queue. Like, I joined the queue. I got there, and the tickets were gone. I said, wow. I mean, I noticed this premium, which I think is like normal tickets, but they've risen the price. So it's not reselling tickets, it's their actual tickets, but they've increased the price because of demand. I don't know how that makes sense. So I didn't get it then. But I've got a friend of a friend who's actually Bella's choreographer as well, called Krista. I think her man stayed today, and then he got me the Club Renaissance tickets. I can't lie, the money I spent.
Yeah, because that's
I'm hiding my face right now as we speak. Like, it's too much.
Yeah.
But it's Beyonce. I'm just going to tour again after this. So I said, I've never seen her before. I don't mind
Sick.
throwing it in there, but I am excited. I can't lie, I was listening to Renaissance. I'm way here as well. I was excited.
No, we're gonna be there.
Yeah,
We're there by
we're there.
Renaissance.
We're there. I tried. When I say I tried, I was in the queue yesterday,
Yeah.
and then I didn't realize that like it was for people with Live Nation thingies. So I ended up on the page, and I was like, oh, I don't have a login. So what do I do now?
I'm crying.
You need to get that login ready.
You can tell we're so prepared.
Yeah, literally. But general release come out. I mean,
On
I'll
Tuesday,
try.
We can
right?
try again.
Because, you know,
Yeah.
I've been quite lucky with tickets last
Yeah,
year.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I got
Same.
quite lucky. I managed to get like tickets straight away for
Who did you
things
see last year?
like Catronada, Snow, and then a year before that, I got like tickets for WizKids straight away. Level 1.
So you went to
I got
the Lagos
tickets
one?
straight. Yeah, I got tickets for
You went Burna Boy.
Burna Boy straight away. Level 1. Like I
You see
was
Lucky
just
Day as
getting
well,
all these
one of
tickets.
these.
I
You
want
saw
to go to
Lucky-
one so
no.
No,
bad.
I didn't. I was going to. but I
Masego?
didn't.
Am I making this
Masego,
up?
yeah. No,
No.
I got tickets for Masego, yeah.
Yes.
I
yes.
saw Like, I did really well last year. So I was like, I feel like I've got a bit of a luck charm. So
I wish
maybe
you
I'll
guys
I
did
try.
best for
tap, I tap
Tuesday.
into your anointing. I'm
Come
just
on,
like,
pass it.
I'm the person that's like, I'm going. Because WizKid, I went twice. And that's because one of my friends got a ticket for me. She got a group and she was like, do you want to come? I was
Yeah.
like, sure. And then my other friend's a singer and she invited me.
Come
So I
on.
didn't try. So I'm tapping into that kind of not trying,
But
but
you're gonna get it.
I'm going to go. And if
I
not,
tried, but what
okay.
I tried did not help me.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It was somebody else just helping. Like, okay,
But they
cool.
say, from what I see, when you like go in, if it's like 10 a.m. and they say it's sold out, keep trying.
Yeah,
Because there's some
throughout the
glitch in the
days.
matrix
Yeah.
that like maybe like an hour later,
it
then
leaves
more
the people's
tickets
basket
come.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People that realize they don't even have the funds.
The funds.
Clogging up the queue.
Just taking space.
Trying to do a transfer, bank
Yeah,
transfer from the
yeah.
savings account. Be prepared.
Yeah, I was very like trying to do
that's
calculations.
literally me.
Like, like, what if I just get 3 tickets? Like, actually, how much would the tickets be? What's my bank saying? Like, what if I don't? Wait, have I got the credit card ready? Like, this and that, da, da, da. And I was just like,
Because what my budget was and what I ended up spending was two different
crazy.
amounts altogether. But I was like, you know what, it's Beyonce.
It's a once in a lifetime because
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna get a show as good as this one
No.
again.
I think it's gonna be like private residency kind of stuff, like
Yeah.
the Dubai. I'll kind of finish guys' ears now.
Yeah.
But
I want a Netflix documentary. I want
Yeah.
the Coachella,
Yeah.
but for
Yeah.
Renaissance.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay,
I want
that would
like
be
the
nice.
making
Yeah.
of it, the,
I would
the
love
production
that.
time, doing the.
I mean, we're still
and
waiting for
then each
visuals, so
50
it might
days or
come out as
50
a
nights.
movie, maybe.
Yeah, like I would really enjoy that too.
Oh my God, you should put out a movie.
Yeah. I
They
agree.
used to do that.
Yeah.
When we were younger,
That's
there were
what I
some
love about
artists. Do you
eras.
remember, oh my God, do you remember the Justin Bieber movie?
Yep. No, I love the fact we've got the tours, we've got the like documentaries of them
Yeah.
making the album, like just being involved in the process. I don't think
Yeah.
we're
Even,
involved in the process anymore.
Usher's one, 87. No,
Which one?
8701.
01, yeah. There's a DVD of like that tour.
Come on.
Oh,
One show, and then there's
That's
oh
it. Love
that.
my
When they'll give you the
God.
DVD.
the DVD of the tour,
What a
and
time.
I saw my neighbour was obsessed with Usher, and then we used to just watch it on repeat.
Yeah.
There was one song that I think it was like he gets someone on stage, and she wouldn't let me watch it. I would be too young.
Oh, come
and I
on,
remember
you
I
were
got my
bumping and
hands
grinding,
on
baby.
that, and no one's home. I was like, I'm gonna watch it, and
Naughty
no one's gonna
girl.
stop me. And it was just like that's so nice because then
Naughty.
you can go back and like relive it again. Not that
I
I
agree with you
watched it.
100%.
live anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I agree with you on
So
that.
amazing.
I agree, but I look forward to the tour. As I said, I can't wait to just be screaming the lyrics.
What day are you going on? Monday
I'm
or
going for the
Tuesday?
30th, yeah.
Which one?
The
Is that
second
The second day,
one?
yeah.
I'm
Like yesterday, I was so stressed that I was telling my thingy, my senior manager, I want to take this day off. I kept saying 30th March till 30th May. Like, my man was just not here because the stress that I went through yesterday was actually ungodly. It was not of God, honestly.
You're gonna have so much fun in
Yeah.
that little bit,
I
though.
can't wait. I'm
I'm
really
just like,
excited.
what are we
for that.
gonna wear?
Oh, something
That's a good
bright,
question.
We
sparkling.
need to
Yeah.
shout for Beyonce. We need to shout for Beyonce.
It's actually
we
given you
do.
have to take the day off.
No, no.
Oh,
you
yeah,
have
This is
to.
not
And
a
then
rush
the
after work
recovery.
situation.
No.
You know what's so crazy? I'm going to see Bella afterwards or the day after. So I can't wait.
Oh,
I'm therefore excited.
nice.
Double B's, you know?
Oh, lovely.
I want like a sequin situation.
I love that we're planning the outfit and we don't have a ticket.
You know what? Manifestation.
We're tapped in. We're tapped
No, I
in.
support it. I support 100%. But let us know using the hashtag if you've got the tickets, if you want to go, what songs you're excited to hear. Actually, what songs would you want to hear if you were to go to the concert?
I don't
No
like
pressure.
questions like this
No
because I
pressure.
know songs, but I don't know them off by. I just know when I
I
hear
think-
it.
I think heated.
That one, I'll be
But
jumping up and
also,
down.
I really want to hear her do the runs on
Which one?
is it plastic off the sofa or plastic on the sofa or whatever. Yeah. I hope that is like a moment.
Yes,
I know
yes,
she's probably going to then transition like boom, boom.
Yeah.
I'm
and do
excited for
another
the
song.
transitions.
Transitions,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is she gonna do the same transitions?
album.
Is she
Yeah.
gonna switch it up
Yeah.
with different songs? Like thinking into energy. What goes into
Cuff It.
energy? Cuff it in,
Is it cuff it?
into energy.
Cuff It to energy to
And
break
then-
my soul.
Yeah, like,
So
I
where's
wanna know how
Move?
she
Move is
moves.
after.
Is dum, 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 where's it come after? That's
Yes,
just-
it's energy into break my soul.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
and then
yes. I think there's
Move
Church
is-
Girl.
Church Girls. I
Let me
think
actually
Church
have a look
Girls a bit
because-
after. I
Yeah.
think.
Drop it like a fatty. Drop it like a fatty.
I don't like the first song. The first song can be like
It's
whatever
not
left
the
on.
diamonds.
No, the
No,
first song is
but that
left
should
on
be,
mute
that
for
should
life.
be the start, and it's like everyone comes together, and
When
it's the band.
When I first listened to that album, I was
You're like,
walking. I was like, "What is this hot piece of trash?"
So it's Church Girl, Plastic Off the Sofa, Virgo's. Oh, it's Virgo's Groove, Then Move.
Oh, Move
Yeah.
is that late in the thing?
Later on the episode, you know. I'm seeing the podcast.
Oh, I
I'm
thought
seeing
Move
the
was
podcast
earlier.
episode. No, I can't wait to hear Virgo's Groove though. That song is like 5-6 minutes of greatness. I love
Yeah,
that
yeah.
song so much. So
I'm
I'm definitely
excited.
excited.
Nice, yeah, I'm
America's
excited.
a problem
With
for
my
me
hair.
as well. I can't wait. But yes, use the hashtag. Let me know your thoughts. Love Island. Love Island has started to pick up in the recent days. I have been doing small commentary on TikTok, but that's like 3 minutes. So I wanted to talk about it more in depth here. So what are your thoughts on Love Island thus far? Because it's my first time talking about it on the podcast. What are your thoughts?
I think it's good.
I think it's
I'm
good, yeah.
enjoying it.
Yeah, do you think it was good from the start? Do you feel like it started to pick up? What are your thoughts on that?
It's always slow though.
Yeah,
we
I didn't
say
watch
it every year. I
Every
tweet the same thing.
year.
This is so boring, and then I'm like hooked. So that's just the nature of it. It's just
Yeah.
you figuring it out, and then the first bit of drama comes, and then it's
There's like,
yeah.
the show goes on. What about you?
Yeah, I didn't actually watch the first few episodes. I just like slid
You didn't
in.
miss much, to be honest. You did not miss much.
And no, I'm enjoying it. There's some characters in there, and I think it's different. Like I don't know. I feel like everyone seems like a bit more like normal people rather than
influencers.
Exactly. The girls are just annoying me.
I feel like there's more like a brotherhood than sisterhood.
But
yeah.
also the girls are too like I really like him. I really like him. Like, I really
You're like,
like
why are
him.
you
And it's
actually
like,
crying?
Shut up.
In that, while you're saying that, let us start. Actually, let's start with Ron and Zara.
Oh
Because
god.
Zara's been doing too much for me. But I'm gonna start with Pretty. What are your thoughts on this whole situation with Ron?
So I haven't watched the last 3. I've been so busy. So
But
the
nothing
last
changed. She's still thirsty for him.
the last bit.
Lana.
What?
Lana, yeah.
Lana.
Lana, yeah.
So the bit I'm up to is where he's saying again, "Oh, I'm gonna play the field," and she's doing up teary eye. She needs to just stand strong.
Absolutely.
And it's so sad because it reminds me of me in my old life. It's my new life.
You've grown in the bottle, baby. I know that's fucking right.
Because we've all been there where it's
I've been
like,
there
you
too,
know
yeah.
that this guy actually hates you.
Yeah.
But for some reason,
Does
you're
not rate
like,
you.
oh God. It's like you just want to be chosen. That's all it is. She
yeah.
wants to know that he's put me first and she's longing for that. But it's a
Yes.
weird kind of back, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not, I don't know. Yeah,
it's
it's just
weird.
sad.
He's keeping her on the back burner.
Yeah.
And that's really pissing me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone else seeing that and not saying anything other than
Shaq.
my homeboy Shaq, who literally called him out and was like, what you're doing is wrong. You're every time someone comes in, you're like,
and it's every time. Like,
and it is
pretend.
every time.
I agree.
And I think Lana needs to be like, yeah, like, do you know what? I'm hot. I'm no one's
Yeah.
second best.
Yes.
I'm no one's like, oh, you can just come back running back to me. You know I'm going to be there. Well, now she's talking to this new guy and Ron's scared. He's
Yeah.
like, shit, like, I
don't even
may have
know
lost
if
her.
I think he's such an egotistical person. Like,
He is. He's a proper
I don't think
narc.
he cares about her, but he's like, he doesn't want to lose.
Yeah.
If that
He
makes
doesn't want to
sense.
be alone.
Yes.
And he knows that she's going to be there, but he's like, if the next best thing comes,
Yes.
then...
Yes.
But it's so manipulative what he keeps saying to her.
Absolutely.
He keeps saying this thing of like, how am I gonna know if I like you if I'm not tested?
He doesn't. He doesn't like her. He
What does that
knows.
even mean?
I hate guys that know the answer already,
Yeah.
but they're just gonna play along.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have time for that. It is
And then they play
annoying.
dumb in the end. It's like,
Yeah.
what is going on?
And it's a lot. And it's just like, oh, yawn, boring. It's like, girl, stand up.
Yeah.
Get off
No.
your knees. Like, what is wrong with you?
Like, it's not married at first sight. 'Cause I feel like if it's married at first sight, where you've met the guy, like you're tired to get each other, then that makes sense. But you're not married.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
think they're walking in the spirit of wife, and it's so jarring.
Yeah.
Because
So
you're just
annoying.
coupled up.
Yeah.
Like they haven't. You're not even girlfriend and
Yeah.
boyfriend. Like
Yeah.
why so attached?
Yeah, I
And
agree.
Liv is the same, and she's really
Let's get
annoying
into Liv.
me
Let's
too.
get into
Because
her.
like this Tom guy, one is actually obviously beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but personally, I don't think he's like that great in the villa. Like,
I think he's just tall and a beard.
Yeah,
and,
she
yeah.
I
could
agree with
do
you
so
on that.
much better, and she's just like. He did all that kissing thing, and then he came to her. He was like, "Oh, can I sit down?" And she's like, "Of course you can."
Oh, is she still on him?
No, now.
Now it's changed, but she was like, "Of course
It's
you
changed
can,
to
of course
Kai.
you can." But now she's talking to Kai, and her and Kai are like really getting on.
Kai is literally ahead.
Literally.
Like he's attractive. Don't get me wrong. Like
I know he needs to get a little bit of lip balm.
yeah, I think the corners are parched, but it's like mine is that. He's a looker, but God, there's nothing upstairs.
Yeah.
And he's a teacher.
No, what
What is he teaching? What is he
He's
teaching?
definitely
know.
teaching. You know that subject, PSHE or something. The
Get
subject
out.
that's nothing.
Get
Like,
out.
That's what the form tutors teach.
Get
They're
out.
like, yeah, apparently he's a teacher. And do you know who I really like?
Ooh.
Tanya.
yeah.
I like. You know
her.
what? Initially, I was kind of, but
No.
I
My
love
North
her now.
London sis.
Yes, you know
she's
London as
like-
well. Come on, high five.
She's like, I ain't taking shit. She's literally like, this girl's like, why are you showing that you're pissed off? She's like, yeah,
Yeah.
Kai's pissed me off. He's annoyed me. I've told him.
I agree.
Now that's
That's it,
down
yeah.
to him. Like,
Yeah.
it's done. Squash it. I'm not going to now be crying, begging, this and that. She's the only one that's
Yeah.
like, what is going
has
on
sense.
here?
No, it's when she was badding up the Aussie guy. Like, why are you chatting?
She's like, but why are
He
you
was shook. I
getting
feel like he was
involved? He
shook.
was so, you know,
He
when
was
you see them trembling, he was like, oh my God. And then Kai's like, yeah, like the way she reacted, I just didn't, shut the fuck up. You couldn't handle
I
a girl
love
like
that.
that. That's why you don't like it,
Yeah.
because you're intimidated
Yeah.
by her. And she don't need someone that's going to be intimidated
No,
by her
she
anyway,
needs a
because you're
man.
going to like,
Yeah.
project your insecurities on her and then ruin her self-esteem and her confidence. And I've seen it happen many times. So she needs to
I
stop trying.
agree. What do you think about them trying to force Ron and Tanya together?
I mean, I kind of.
Oh, is that happening now?
No, they're,
Yeah.
they're trying to say like,
Ron
oh,
and
like there's
Tanya?
more than friendship.
Yeah, because you know they're like best
To
friends.
be fair,
in the
they are
villa.
always together around each
And
other.
in the recoupling, obviously Kai went for the new girl, and so Ron chose what's her face, Tanya.
Yeah.
So who chose Lana?
Um,
The guy.
the Aussie guy.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, because they're a friendship. They're in a friendship.
There's
I'm
too
so
many
confused.
convenience couples,
Yeah,
though, in my
yeah.
opinion.
It's giving Dr. Alex.
No, Dr.
Yeah.
In abundance.
Yeah, literally.
In abundance. It's ridiculous.
And so they're in a friendship one, but like they did like a kissing challenge. They snogged. He's like, that was the best snog. Blah,
that
blah.
kissing challenge.
And then Liv was like, I don't want to put things in your head, Lana, but I feel like that kiss was a bit.
It was
too much.
Olivia.
Like,
Let's call
for
out
someone
names.
that's
It was
just
Olivia
a
that's been meant to be.
friend, Like, I just don't you feel like, you know, if they're just friends. And anyways, our girl Sammy, she went to Tanya, was like, by the way, this is what's going on, Liv thing. And Tanya was like, what is her business, firstly? Secondly, it's a bloody kiss. Like, he's my mate.
And it's a part of the show. This is not a show where it's like it's just relationship. Like you're actually doing challenges
Yeah.
that are quite gruesome. You know,
Yeah,
it's gruesome at
honestly.
times. You're doing the most. And what were your thoughts on
Shaq
Shaq
and
being
Tanya.
upset about the kiss because Tanya was kissing like no man's business. Child, what were your
Tanya
thoughts?
won the. Did you see that one?
No,
So-
but she's been doing that though.
Yeah, she
Kissing,
won
kissing.
the challenge. So she was like voted best kisser.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he was like, basically they were all blindfolded and the girls had to kiss all of them. They all had to give like out of 10.
Rating, okay,
and basically everyone's like, that was the best kiss, that was the best kiss. And he knew that it was her kiss because he was like gripping her up, whatever. And then when everyone was like, that was the best kiss, all the schools, he was like,
his face,
he was like shocked.
he was fuming.
Shock.
Yeah.
And then when she won, he was like, that's dead. Like, why are you kissing everyone so passionately? It's embarrassing.
No, but she doesn't like him. That's why she's doing
feel
it.
so?
She doesn't like that. They are a couple because they're black.
I'm screwing, man. You said
because when Jordan came in,
in,
she was like, "Oh my god, Jordan,
dry face Jordan." She was on Jordan. Like she don't like Shaq. It's convenient. It's like, okay, let me be with this guy. But
they told each other they love each other.
Oh, stop.
Oh,
That's just dumb.
he said, "Oh, stop."
That's stupid.
What are your thoughts on Jordan? I feel like Jordan has the worst taste in women. He has to pick 3 women for the thingy.
Which one's Jordan?
He's a tall, the new. I don't think you've reached that yet.
Oh no, I've been in these streets.
Yeah. The new
He looks nice though. I saw his Instagram.
He looks nice. But when you get to watch him on the show, it's not giving.
Oh really?
It's not giving.
He's a bit of an Ovi because everyone's like Ovi's so cool, and then because he's a bit goofy.
Yeah. Is he a
some
Londoner?
people are like, oh yeah.
Is he London?
Sorry, I'm goofy, so that's a bit of me. Like, I love all that falling on the floor, rolling around. It's like, why did you do that? Why are you built like that?
He fell on the floor?
No, he didn't. He was like running upstairs and did like a little like.
Jordan.
Yeah.
How I missed it? I'll watch it again. I watch it again.
I was like, why are you doing that? I love you. That's a bit of me. And everyone just thinks, oh, if you're good looking, you're meant to hold yourself in like a. But it's like. Be free.
I need to find out personality because I feel like he's quite bland in my opinion.
Really?
So I need to watch that again and probably see
Is Tanya onto him then?
I
want her to.
Well, when she came, she was like, "Oh my god, that's literally my type," and like I've just said I love the Shaq, yada yada yada.
Who's sending you to say that? You don't like him.
Gosh.
Because if you genuinely love someone, like the feeling of loving someone, I'm not going to be lipsing up randomers.
Yeah, I agree. But it is the challenge though. So I feel
It's
like
a challenge, but it's like you don't get money if you win. It's not even like Big Brother. It's like, oh, we're going to throw a party. You're going to get tokens for the tuck shop. Like, you literally don't get anything if you win, other than being told that you're the best kisser.
Yeah, but I think
I'll be lipsing them up. I'll be thank you to whoever said cut the mics when their lips in because that has been the best decision they've made.
Please, it's too much.
I love a lip, so sorry if I can lips 10 man in one go.
But if you love someone and the person that you love is there and you're going to be lipsing up random guys, it don't make sense.
Because the Aussie girl didn't. She got the lead.
So she kissed him, but she was not doing too much.
And everyone else was like,
I agree. Speaking of, what's your thoughts on? Is it Jess and Will? What are your thoughts on them? So Jess is the one Aussie girl. No, call Jess right. I hope I'm not giving her a fake name. Jessie and Will. What are your thoughts on them? I love Will, by the way.
It's giving Camilla and that other
Jamie?
guy,
Isn't it
but like a B-Tech version.
Hey, she's not a B-Tech, nah.
No, it's just
You know what? I
it's
love
nice. It's
Will.
cute. It's nice. It's cute. It's a bit boring, but it's like
boring,
it's cute.
No, you can send them out now.
Yeah,
But I will say I do love Tanya and Will for the mess that they caused.
The kissing
they was
situation.
spreading jizz.
Yeah.
We'll drop the bomb and said, "See ya."
See, I'm going on my date now. And then my good sis Tanya said, I'm going to continue this.
No, it's Zara.
Wait, who? Oh, yeah. So it was Tanya that was going to tell Zara.
Yeah.
And then Zara's...
Zara,
I love how just it goes pum, 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 pum.
Yeah.
I love
Zara
it.
was like, I need to tell her.
Yeah.
I need to go tell
Girl
her.
power
I
or
love
something. What's your thoughts on Zara leaving?
I'm heartbroken.
Oh, she's gone.
She's gone.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I think that's no. To be fair, I'm actually a born liar because I actually know. But I saw something that said her friend said that her phone is not on. Maybe she's coming back, but is she actually like home now then? Or
I don't know if she's...
I don't know, but I would love for her to return because
she didn't get a pic, bless her.
No.
She's too rowdy, man. They weren't having it.
Like she kind of played herself a little bit only because she had the fight with Tom or the back and forth with Tom, I should say, before the recoupling. So it was a bit of a mess up.
I think if she didn't do that, do the dig on the parents thing.
But she didn't lie though.
That's my favourite line.
Yeah, I hope they're proud of you.
So proud of you. Like, oh, is this how your parents brought you up?
I feel like we should be able to vote for that one. So the boys, 'cause I don't think the boys have got sense to vote correctly. Because now we're in a situation where it's just like friendship.
Even Kai picking Sammy when Sammy had more connection with Ron. It was like Ron was like, whoa.
The producers messed it up. I think they should have done the one where it's like vote your favorite,
she'll still be
and
here
then
by
the
now.
last one stands.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
But there's been loads of bombshells.
Yeah.
Like, loads.
So many.
But are they bombing down?
No.
That's the problem.
Maya Jama is the bombshell.
Yeah.
Let's get into Maya Jama as the whole. I know fashions as well. I was talking about it on TikTok as well. What are your thoughts on the fashions?
Oh, amazing.
She's serving every single time.
Amazing. Rhea, her stylist, is doing her job.
Yeah, shout out to, what's her at actually?
Rhea,
it's like
RHEA.
Has she changed it to her real name now?
Because branding and those things there,
Yeah, it's
no, the styling has been.
It's Riri.f.
Yeah, Riri.f.
But it's REE.f.
Go out and follow her
she's
support.
my stylist. Sorry, I don't know if y'all can see that outfit.
That
I don't know where the camera
I'll put a
is.
picture up as well. That outfit.
How can you? Sorry, but if I. The outfit's off the body, but your body made the body look better.
Nah.
Like, it just
Her body is insane. Her body's insane. Everyone is doing that. Even her makeup artist, Letitia, doing her and what I love about Maya, she's my friend, Maya.
Come on.
What about Maya is that she's stuck with the same team. Like her makeup artist has been her makeup artist for years, and the same with the stylist. If it's not broke, don't fix it. We don't need to be picking up the new honeys. Like your team know your face, they know your body, they know what works.
On camera as well. Because you'll be on camera strutting your stuff.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Honestly. We actually suffered with Laura. Was it with Laura, right?
Laura Whitmore.
We suffered. That last fit that she wore for that reunion, the what do you call it? Disco Fever. It was
But
too
she only
much.
got the job because her husband does the voiceover. Let's be
It's
real.
fine and shit. I said, come and see.
No, it was terrible, and I think they saw from the tweets we were just not. We're done.
No,
I agree.
yeah,
We need
weren't
Maya
happy
Jama.
with her.
What are your thoughts on the fashion as well in terms of like the eBay collaboration? I think second year now, isn't it? What are your thoughts?
I love that now when it starts, it's like eBay.
Yeah,
Like,
finally.
I feel like
They listen to our podcast because we
come on.
dragged them last year because
Yeah.
we were like, okay, this is really great, but like, where are the ads?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anything about the sustainability agenda. It's just you sponsored.
I was confused last year as well.
Yeah.
You lot are not getting anything. And now on the TikTok as well, they have like
Yes.
get ready with me's and stuff. So it's
I
like,
saw those with
okay,
Shaq.
Even in the episode I was watching the other day, Kai's like, oh yeah, like this top's from eBay. Like, here you go,
Yes.
this top's eBay. And I was
Product
like,
placement.
oh, look at the product. Yeah, literally.
So,
The
product
management.
placement.
Yeah, that's what we were complaining
Yeah.
about. So do it. I think it's great. And I think it's good that because that's what normal people do. We don't get sent things all
clothes,
the
yeah.
time. Like we rewear things and mix and match, and like
I
I
agree.
think it's making it a bit more realistic.
I think the pieces this time around are much better than last year as well. Because I think I saw Tana in that black dress. I said, mwah! She looks so beautiful. I said, come and see beauty. I don't know. I think the pieces are much better. I didn't even realize that it was still I see in the ads, of course, but I don't watch them like, oh, that's definitely eBay. You know, I can say, oh, that's actually really a nice piece that they're wearing. So I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
But sticking with the fashions now, I want to go into the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion looks.
I'm ready.
Because what my eyes were seeing for some of these women's.
Can I just like make a disclaimer that I haven't watched it in like a really
I think the
long
reunion's not even
time.
out yet, so it's going based on the pictures now.
Okay.
So don't worry about that at all. But by the time this episode comes out, the first one will be out the day before. So we're going to start with Giselle, who always gets it wrong.
Can I ask a question
Go on, ask
before
a
we
question.
start?
Go
When
on.
they do the reunions,
Yes.
are they given a colour and they
Yeah.
have,
Yes.
that's the vibe?
some of not all of the franchises do, but I'm done with the color thing. It's scary.
It's
Why is it scary?
Why like royal blue?
I think that shade in particular, I wasn't sure about
Hang
it.
on. Is that from
She's back.
Atlanta, Sharice?
No, Sharice is Potomac, babe.
Was she always
First,
Potomac?
second season, yeah.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on Giselle's look?
She tried to give us Balenciaga, but it just didn't.
You know, I saw
bejazzled
Wait,
Balenciaga.
someone on Twitter said she looked like a Power Ranger and they can't unsee it.
The thing with Giselle is just, I actually think now she's adopting the fact that she doesn't have style into her brand because
I think
it's
it's too much.
getting ridiculous now. Because you have the resources. You actually have. I'm sure
true.
there are people
It's
that
true.
are trying to be stylists that would style you for
and-
free
Yeah, they'll know her
and
body
do a
type
better
and
job
yeah.
than whoever's on your team
Yeah.
is doing. I
Like,
don't
how
know.
do you consistently get it wrong? I don't understand.
It's a part of her brand. I honestly feel like she's tapping
I feel like
into
it's
it.
also the
But
placement
why
of
do
the
you
stuff
look
as well.
at something like that and be like, oh, that's the dress for me?
But you know what I will say? All of the all of the looks look terrible in picture,
So it's
but look
okay,
better.
equal
No, but look better in video.
video, yeah. I think that's usually the case, though. I
Yeah.
think usually the case. When they see it as well.
The pictures don't photograph well
Yeah.
We
at
say
all.
that as well when we do our
Yeah.
red carpet looks. We're like, oh, actually,
might look
though,
better.
when they're walking, it looks better than in the picture. It's like, scary.
Scary, yeah.
Yeah.
Whilst you're actually here, what are your thoughts on UK fashion, especially when it comes to like celebrities, red carpet? What are your thoughts on that? Briefly, before we go back into the Potomac.
When we say, are we saying
Which
within the black? Are we saying within the
celebrities or-
black scene?
Black, yeah, let's say black. Let's say black, yeah.
It's questionable.
Not
at times.
questionable.
But I also think it's not their fault because we don't have the access.
Yeah.
I feel like at best they can do like a custom piece and someone's going to do some funny lace that's not like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean, 100%.
You're not going to be able to pull designer dresses
Yeah.
unless you're Mariam Musa level Adiola Patron, which not many of them, like not many of these, what do they call, I'm not going to call them celebrities. These
I'd say some
Hypervisual.
celebs, some
known, these
influencers,
known people.
Public figures.
Some of them are not making money.
It's true.
As much money.
As much to be able to get
to
those
be able
pieces.
to, like they may look like they're here, there, and everywhere, but the funds are.
Yeah.
I don't come for me or beat me. But I feel like I completely agree. Like some people don't have the money, but then their decisions for the things they do go for is still questionable. It's like you can still go and get a really lovely outfit then from like a high street store that's still really nice. Then why are you going to these like
I'm like, people say something
these
like
like itty bitty like what they called seamstresses?
No,
It's, like,
because
still something.
they're not gonna win because I'm gonna be like, babe, I saw that on the rack in Zara.
Oh,
like, you know,
no.
like they can't win. But yeah, I mean, what came out of the GRM gala was very evident that people need to get stylists, and I feel like certain people woke up and were like, actually, I can't dress myself for these events. I probably dress myself day to day, but outsource it to somebody who actually knows what they're doing and then can work with the little you have to make something.
Yeah, you can
like
always
loan
give your
clothes
budget and then they will work with you. It's a community service.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, I agree. Can I also just shout out Sheldon and your episode with Sheldon?
Yes,
That episode, it was so informative but so hilarious.
Yeah.
He's
Like,
so smart. He really knows his
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Like that's why I always say, we're a fashion podcast, but like don't be expecting me to be like, oh my god, you
In
remember that Versace
1982,
93
yeah.
like
Pop culture, I
SS?
agree.
That was great. No,
Yeah,
I don't
agree.
know it. But he knows his shit. Like he really loves
No, I
fashion to
love
that
Sheldon
extent,
so
and it's great.
much.
He's big things are coming for him.
Oh,
as well.
Amen.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
honestly,
Amazing.
He
Yeah.
said that's such a good person. I met him once at the Leomi pop-up shop, and it's amazing. They're so down to earth. I also love Jamira, of course. Jamira, styling Bella. I love them. Like, they're doing amazing things as well. So I'm hoping to see more stylists, you know, killing it in the space.
Yeah, and getting their accolades.
Yeah, absolutely.
Put respect
Absolutely.
on, like, there are so
Yes.
many really good black stylists, especially
Yeah.
in London and the UK, that are
Absolutely.
doing bits. And yeah,
Is there
pay them
anyone
their
want to shout out
money.
as well?
What did my brain go blank?
It happens on the spot. Sorry about that.
Life of Course,
Oh, I
Jenna
love her.
Lecto, Shakira.
Yeah.
Shakira.
Oh,
She
shout
styled
out,
us. She styled
always.
us for our cover art.
Come on.
And yeah,
Stunning cover, by the way.
thank
Thank
you.
I
you.
love a good...
We really put
Yeah.
our little
Close
two
your eye.
pennies
Yeah,
together.
and it was very much like with the little we had.
Yeah, it was the
it is
little
we
made
had.
something,
We was
yeah.
like, this is our budget. This is this, and she was
It was tight
amazing to
turnaround
work
as
with.
well.
Such a tight turnaround.
Still gave. I love it so much. It just, as I said, seeing it on Apple Podcasts, it stands out. It's
Yeah.
just beautiful.
I
So,
remember when Shakira sent us those pictures, the outfits, and we were like, that's scary. Like those colours.
Oh yeah, no,
We
yeah,
were
yeah.
like, I don't think she gets our vibe. Like, I don't think. And it was the best thing
Yeah.
she's ever done for
Came
us.
together.
love that. I
Like
love
that's
that.
why sometimes you just need
Trust,
to
yeah.
trust the stylist,
Yeah,
but sometimes
100%.
not always as well.
Hey, but back to the Potomac.
Yes, let's
get into
go.
Ashley next. What were your thoughts on Ashley's look?
I didn't like it. Some
You know,
people
I
said
like
they
the
liked
piece,
it.
but not on her.
I think the hair threw it off.
Yeah.
I think that I don't know. I don't think that hair
Works with the
complemented
fit.
the
Do you
outfit.
know what? I'm going to be a bit controversial.
No, go on.
She's got a very athletic build, so naturally she's quite straight. And I feel like dresses like this doesn't work for her figure. I feel like it may work for more of a curvier body
Slightly
shape,
taller as
or
well, would you say?
taller as
Yeah,
well.
true,
Because
yeah.
you want to have that like elongation is that a word of your torso.
Yeah, right,
Sorry if you don't know, I don't actually know how to speak.
Me too, is it me?
So like
I'm butchering
I
words.
make up words and I add to the
see, we
dictionary
see each
on
other.
the daily. But like I feel like you need that long kind of torso to pull something like that off. And again, I think there's nothing wrong with dressing for your body shape and knowing what your body shape is.
What about you as well? With
On this
Ashley?
look.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I don't.
Is it yeah?
Yeah, no, yeah, you're
Because
right.
it's
I don't
very
actually think it
short.
goes for her body type. I mean, I'm
No.
stuck on the hair choice.
Why are you laughing?
Because the hair is mad. And I get it. Like
I feel like no one separately.
interesting.
Well, I think
It's like a
it
20.
worked.
What year are we in? It's giving like a 2015 wig.
Oh,
16
no.
at best.
Oh, poor Ash. Poor
I
Ash.
don't know.
Next up, Candice, our
I love
R&B
her.
singer. What are your thoughts on this?
I
one?
like
Listen,
it. I love
Candice
her.
can do no wrong in my eyes. I'm a Candice stan.
No,
love
I
it.
don't. I haven't watched it in a long time. So last time I watched it, she was just very jarring.
I think this
She
season,
still probably
this
is. She's
season,
a bit behaved,
always,
yeah.
she always dresses like I like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it.
She gave us
works.
drama.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not a fashion expert now, but I feel like there could be more of the blue. You know, more of them. I don't know what the material
Like
is.
more.
More of it. Like I feel like
Or
I
if you
can
mean the
see,
colour
I can
of
You don't
the
see
blue.
the kind of.
So maybe just cover it a little
Yeah.
bit. But other than that, I think it's one of her best, if not her best. Really, yeah, I like it a lot.
I love her.
Very nice.
Oh,
very
of course, we
stunning.
got Robyn Dixon.
You know what? I think it suits her. It's boring, like
These are the
her.
words that she's given, basically.
It's boring, like her. So yeah,
It's not a bad dress.
Yeah, it's
I
not
think I
bad.
just don't like the colour.
I think it
But
suits
it's a
her.
know
nice
what?
dress.
The color, oh god, it's given prom.
Yeah,
Prom,
I think
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what it is.
Prom
Quinceañera,
classic.
you know.
Like those
Yeah,
are
it's
the
big
dresses
quinceañera
I'm
energy.
looking
Yeah,
at.
that's the perfect shape for Quinceañera look. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Karen Huger, the Grand Dame.
The grand.
None of the face, no pretty, not impressed.
You know the grand dame, because she's so hung up on being the grand dame that she feels like she has to always like overdo
And
it.
show out, yeah.
And it's just like we have one sleeve, we have the lace corset
There's a
thing,
lot
plunge.
going on,
We
the
have the
high
slit,
slit.
then we have the hair, then we have the dangly earrings. It's like there's too
know,
much
less is
going
more, basically.
on.
Pick a struggle.
Amber!
Pick one.
It's a lot.
It's so
It's
much
a lot.
A lot of struggles.
There's a lot going on.
Like, where do I look? Like, what is the dress? What is the dress?
You know what?
What is it?
Is it what they call
I think take away the
Yeah, like
arm,
a-
take
what
away the
is it?
sleeve.
What
Is it that bit? Is it the sleeve?
I
is
think
it
it's the sleeve. I think the
which-
sleeve is too much.
Which fabric? am
Let's
I
take
meant to
off
be
the sleeve.
focusing on?
Let's change the
yeah.
bottom fabric
Like,
and change the hair.
and maybe
Keep the
just a
earrings.
young. Do you think keep?
If she wants to,
okay.
just she has to change the hair.
She wants
Let me see. Karen, you know what?
No,
you
her
know,
face is not impressed,
you know what?
isn't it?
Karen with this hairstyle is trying to show us that like my wig is glued.
This is new.
Yeah.
She's like, my wig isn't shifting.
Oh gosh, next up we've got Wendy, who I'm loving this season as well. What are your thoughts on Wendy's look?
I quite like it,
I
you
like
know.
it too.
It's a lot, but I
But
like
it
it.
works.
I wish it was a bit longer because she's
Yeah.
got
Longer legs, yeah.
legs, and like her legs are thicker than
Yeah.
I don't know,
Thicker than your average.
average.
that's
I'm
right.
trying to be really PC here.
No,
So I
feel free, by the way.
reckon.
Feel free to say
I
what I'm saying.
reckon like it should have been a bit longer, maybe a bit more covering of the top half. It would have like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, when it like just falls nicely. This seems a bit like it's been held up a bit too much, but also like it's giving Strictly Come Dancing. for
No,
me,
Strictly Come
personally. So,
Dancing.
like she's ready
I
to go
can't
cha
see
cha
it now.
cha. But like lovely,
Yeah.
but I don't like it.
Yeah, yeah.
I think for my only qualm is that I wish it had like you know the waist area or whatever where it cuts off. I feel like the cut off part is confusing. Like it's like beige at the top, white at the bottom.
Yeah,
Like,
and then a
ombre,
thing.
yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit. Yeah, I think that's my only one. But I think it will
yeah.
look good when she's seated. I don't know if you will notice that when she's
100%,
seated.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I think keep that in mind. Mia.
I think it's a body thing again, like dressing for your body shape. I don't think she needed the mesh, the open belly bit.
Yeah, I think
That could have been covered.
shout out to Sheldon. We need to just stop the mesh lace.
I'm
Yeah.
crying. You know, I love what Sheldon said. Sheldon talked about how the matching of the
Yeah.
mesh
Yeah.
as well. When
It
I-
makes such a difference.
Listen,
It's not brown.
you know what? I think Nene used to get it wrong a lot. If I'm
Yeah.
being
Yeah,
oh
honest.
gosh,
when she
yeah,
gets
her
onto the-
lace,
or you
yeah.
bought, what do you call it? Mesh. I'm like, you black. You might wear blonde wigs, but you're black. Okay,
Yeah.
you know. So with me as one, yeah, I think I don't think it flatters her.
No.
And I usually like Mia's looks, but for this one, no.
Lovely hair, lovely makeup.
Beautiful
Yeah.
girls. Oh, we're not beautiful girls. We're the girls not beautiful for you guys.
Lovely hair, lovely
But you
makeup.
know what? I'm a bit over this whole like I'm gonna go to a custom designer and make a custom piece because they never get it right and it just ends up looking like I'm a guest at a trad and I've been given lace and me and my seamstress put together a look.
Yeah.
It's like extreme, but why?
I agree with you 100%. Lastly, Charisse.
Oh, we missed someone.
Who missed?
She wants to talk about
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline.
Oh, let me see that one. Let me see that one.
Bless her. Jacqueline's happy to
I
be
think
there.
that's my favourite dress. I don't know who she is, but that's my favourite. It's very
I think it's
elegant
well fitted, though.
and it's very
Yeah.
fitted.
I feel like it's well
It's not
fitted.
too much.
I never
It's
noticed her
on
pictures.
theme.
Bridesmaid.
Yeah.
I feel like it's well fitted.
Very
Especially
nice.
for someone that's
I
a
don't know
friend
what
of, it works.
That's scary. Yeah, Charisse.
Boohoo official.
No, but is it pretty?
The dress. Do you know what? The dress is Balmain. The dress is Balmain.
I like the beat fashion edition.
Yeah.
Not pretty. It's
But Balmain aren't that great for dresses like this anyway, so I'm not surprised. Like, let's be honest.
I expect the thing is because they have this whole thing like who is the real grand dame.
The real grand
like
dame.
Charisse, this is your time to show that I am that girl and.
Was she the really lazy one that did nothing all the time?
I think that could be one of those days.
Was that her?
When you say did not, what do you mean?
Like she's like, oh, I don't do anything. My husband does everything for me. I just. Or wasn't that? Wasn't she in Real Housewives of Atlanta? This woman.
No, she's Potomac.
Okay.
Her husband was never around, and then they got a
Barely saw him,
divorce.
Yeah, because she was like, I don't do anything. I don't cook clean. Like, oh,
It
I
could.
get
It sounds like
get
Charisse,
someone
though.
to do the cooking for me.
It sounds
She
like
had the
Charisse, but I don't know
chef.
if it was.
remember.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, it's not nice.
I don't know if she's getting her like her monthlies from her husband. What do they call it? Alimony.
Pretty? I'm shouting.
No, because I'm really, and I'm sure you probably are, and I know you are. I'm one of those that I watch Real Housewives, but I'm really in the YouTube blogs. So
yes,
like Mac
yes, and the
Empire,
TikTok as well, TikTok
DJ
as well.
Richie Sky,
Yes.
Funky Dineva.
Binge-worthy as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the whole tea is that she basically brought together the cast of Potomac because she
Yes.
was the only one that actually lives in Potomac and has the wealth
like in
and
the
has the
outskirts,
lifestyle. So it's like you're supposed to have the funds and the access and show the girls how it's done, but you're being left. Like, how is Robyn upstaging you? Robyn doesn't have. Robyn has
Robyn
like
Dixon.
2 coins left.
Speaking of Robyn, have you been seeing the whole drama with the
It's so weird because I don't watch it, but I stay in the
No,
drama.
but
I'm like,
So basically, someone was
mad.
going around spilling the tea about them meeting up with Juan. I think it was long distance at one point because of COVID, and then I think he had booked a hotel, but allegedly he didn't go to the hotel. He paid for it.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. Basically, I'm calling bullshit. But what are your thoughts on the situation?
I'm also calling bullshit.
Yeah.
No,
You didn't.
ridiculous.
You was talking. Okay, fine. So admitted you was just chatting. You never met her. Fine. And then she said, "Oh, but she said she's going out with this person. Why wouldn't you fact check that?" Firstly,
Yeah.
Secondly, then she said that her purse got stolen, so you booked the hotel because you booked it in your name, but you never went. What?
How's that? It's
Does
just
that make sense?
So she has no
inconsistencies.
friends that she called you.
Yeah.
So what happened to her boyfriends? Like,
It don't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
and then my girl's, what's her name?
Giselle. Robyn.
Robyn's just like, yeah, and I already knew it.
No, and I feel like he did something. I feel like it was more than what we saw. And I think to marry him, I feel like she married him because of the pressure of like people say, oh, like what time, when are you gonna get married, all that kind of stuff. I think even them trying to elope to Jamaica and marry the day after her family members.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
It's given cheap.
Yeah.
It's given
And I
cheap.
also think they got married because of the case, the pending case against him.
Yes.
So maybe she doesn't have to
You wanted to
testify
know.
or whatever. But this whole thing, it just goes against the concept of the show. I'm watching
Yeah.
a reality show. I'm trying
To
to
be
show me what's
open.
going on.
Yeah.
Giselle and Robyn have given absolutely nothing.
all. Then everybody's
And then you
business.
have the audacity to go on your podcast that no one listens to
And put it on Patreon
say
as
you're going
well.
to put it on Patreon. Now the Patreon's leaked. It's
It's
stupid.
leaked. Yeah. They should just put the tea.
And also, they're charging $5 a month for like monthly content.
It's it.
Not even weekly.
Oh no.
Our Patreon is weekly, by the way.
How
And
much?
it's only
I'll
£3
pay
a
for it
month.
myself. I'm gonna go and subscribe as well for the Patreon.
Yeah,
What?
I don't know.
But also, I feel like, the thoughts gone out my brain.
Don't worry,
so-
you'll
Oh God, we're talking about real,
about
like
it.
the reality of reality TV and
Yeah, like
the
how can you be on a
lives.
TV show and then you're hiding?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was just gonna say like I like obviously it's not my place to talk on anyone's relationship, but that
It's your place. Can you
relationship's
put it out
done.
there for us to see? It's
Like
our
that
place.
relationship is done.
Yeah,
like
it's
just
finished.
end it.
Yeah.
Like just it's finished.
Do you remember that
There's-
scene when he, I think it was like a hot mic moment, where, you know what I'm saying, right? Where he was like, oh, if it was for the kids, I will not be Robyn.
Yeah.
I was like, how can Ellis want to embarrass
Yeah.
you like this?
And you're
Don't
still
do
there.
it for
As
the
in-
kids. This is why there's so many damaged individuals in
Yes.
this world because the parents are staying together for the kids,
And
not
the kids can see
realizing
that
that
there's
they're
no love
damaging
there.
the kids.
Yeah.
So you don't. There's no love in the house. You're talking through your kids to each other. Like you're better off co-parenting separately and just showing your like.
Yeah.
But I don't know what does Robyn not want love
I
and to
think she
experience
thinks that's what love is. I think that's what
That's
she
all
thinks
she
love
knows.
is.
No,
I think because they were together from when they were teens
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
So I think that's all. Yeah, like you said, that's all she knows. But it's like there's better out there. But when you're friends with Giselle, who also takes crumbs, you also settle for less too.
Because apparently, I mean, I'm not up on this, but apparently she's dating a little baby. She's dating like a younger guy or something.
Oh, I thought you
I don't know.
said
Someone
Giselle.
from Winter House. I don't know what's Winter House. Is that a show?
Oh yeah, I heard about it in the sneak peek for the reunion, but I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
The suspense.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing this in the next episode.
Because on the podcast, I
reunion.
actually listened to that episode.
Yeah.
I was listening to the podcast. I was like, so what is this podcast?
Well, it's
Get
got
it.
reason to be shady, right?
Yeah, but it's kind of like just pop culture. Like they just talk about things that's like been
Yeah.
going on. But it's like, so where's the shade? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. But she spoke about the fact that she's dating a younger guy because she said she can relate to Larsa Pippen because Larsa Pippen's obviously dating the younger Michael Jordan's
get
son.
out.
She was like, yeah, the age gap. Like, and I'm like, Giselle.
Of people like Giselle, like even like the Lanas, I feel like they put themselves in a position to be played. Is someone like you've gone for experience where you've seen this before, you've seen this pattern,
Yeah.
and you're going somewhere like these young guys don't want an older woman like for long term anyway. I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on in the House of Potomac, but they need to get it together. They need to actually get a grip. But I look forward to seeing the next season because hopefully they'll put their business in Front Street now
Yeah.
that it's come to light.
I think they're gonna get a good talking to. They're gonna have to because
Karen's gonna give it to them. Because about her
100%.
cheating on Ray as well with what's the girl, Blue Eye?
I believe it.
Not right.
believe it?
I believe it.
Oh,
I feel like
This
it was
Blue Eye
I feel like
story.
consensual though.
This Blue Eye story has been going on
For
for a
time.
long time.
I think it was consent. I think he allowed her to step out. Do you think so? Do you feel like she had, Ray allowed her to step out?
Maybe.
'Cause I feel like I think Ray can do much now. I feel like he's an old man. Like even I know she's old, but he's older.
Yeah.
You know, significantly as well.
And they're
so,
forcing the love. Like even the way she talks to him, it's kind of like grandpa.
so much like the cameras are on, so we don't even need to force the niceness. But
I'm so shocked.
this,
I'm like, this is so interesting.
You need to catch up. Listen,
Well, you
Potomac
know
is
what? Yeah,
good.
this season's been a mess because this whole Chris thing as well. I spoke about in the last episode as well. With this whole him looking at Deborah, looking at Giselle, looking at
God,
everybody
so-
basically. I hate that storyline so much.
I saw that on
Yeah,
Twitter, and
yeah.
it was like, your man looks at everybody.
This is ridiculous. If you look at Deborah, I'm like,
Come on.
I'm like,
No, it was even when Mia was like, I don't believe that. Mia was like, I don't even like you. But girl.
yeah, literally. But what were your thoughts? You say you watched it, right? What are your thoughts on the season overall?
The
based on what you
season.
watched?
It was entertaining, but now we know everything we know. There's too much self-producing going on. Ashley conveniently is always bringing, she's a bone collector, always bringing the tea. Giselle, conveniently, we don't know anything about your
No.
life. We don't see, only,
7
okay,
seasons later.
you show us your kid's birthday or whatever, cool.
Kids are always flogging her as well. I love it.
They are
I
fed
love
up.
it.
Yeah, like, and it's a lot of like deflection. There's always it's either Eddie's cheating or Chris is cheating or this person touched
Yeah.
me or like
That's
what
Chris
are
says
we
as
even
well,
doing?
yeah. I agree with you on that 100%.
It's just
I agree.
weird. I think every Miami is holding the torch.
I'm gonna start that tonight.
Yeah,
Literally,
no,
I
Miami-
started-
So much to watch.
That's what the problem is. There's so much to watch. Love
Yeah.
and Hip Hop Family Reunion.
Oh god, no!
Just too
I had
much
to
going
give up
on.
Love and Hip Hop. It's
You
too
know
much.
what? I feel like
Mona
it's
was
a
doing
good,
too
easy
much.
watch. It's an easy watch. While I was on work, I just put on the side. But okay, fine. But
No, do you know which one is actually good?
What?
Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I stopped halfway
know.
through this season. I think I'm just on a break and they lost
I
me.
think I'm like a season or two behind, but it's just real mess.
You know, I binge watched it in like 2 weeks. I binge
You're like, get me
Polo.
out
No,
here.
I encourage you to watch it. I think the first season is on Oprah's official website, right? I think you can watch that on
Oh,
HD
for
for
free.
free.
Okay,
But I think the
fine.
other season, you have to go on these third party, you know. But I agree with you. I think I watched clips of the reunion on, what's that thing called? Is it OMFG reality something? I think that's their at or stuff like that. It's an orange, no, peach baby, whatever. It's got like a peachy artwork. But yeah, I watched the clips from the reunion. I'm like, God, there's so much broken friendship, broken hearts, broken. Wow, everything broken basically.
But it's real.
Yeah,
I don't like.
very unfiltered. It's very unfiltered.
I don't like when it's like, I'm the grand aunt.
I'm the grand.
And everybody knows it. Like, no one fucking knows it. You don't even live in Potomac. Like, what are you even saying? Like, be real. I like the realness, but I'm looking forward to seeing him. Apparently, Martell is going to be on Atlanta.
He's dating Sheree, isn't it?
Apparently, she moved him into the...
But he's a cheating scallywag. What's she going
But sorry, the one thing that I can input, that they're all cheating across all of these.
Yeah.
Like, all the men are cheaters.
I don't know why Sheree's going for that while she was just dealing with this whole situation with Tyrone. I don't understand why you're going to go for a man that is known for cheating and having a child on his wife on TV. I don't understand. But
No, but it's sad that they actually... I hope they watch back, but it's like, why are we not learning the lessons?
this is it. Like, you have the privilege to watch yourself back. Some of us are living our life in real time.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
but you can watch yourself back.
Even us at our younger ages compared to them, you can really take pause on your life and be like, wow, I've been
Absolutely.
being played by guys. Let me take stock.
Listen, something else to be.
Yeah.
Let me make some notes and
At
just
that age
figure
as well.
out, and just cut it out. Like, you can't be in your 50s dealing with a man that was cheating on his wife, had a side chick and a whole baby,
Oh, baby. No, baby.
and doesn't want to be with either of them.
Literally. But did you see the whole video of Carlos King crying about Martell? He's like, oh, I feel like you're better than this. I'm like, he's not better than this. He's a scallywag. He was
no,
I
I
don't think
didn't
it's going to
see.
change. But I might give the rest of the season a watch because of you, because you've put me on.
I need to catch up, but that is some good TV.
No, but that is all we've got time for. You both are freaking amazing. Like, I love you both so much.
This has been fun.
No,
I love it.
I'm happy. Like, podcast to podcast. Love you both so much. Keep on going.
Thank you.
I'm rooting for you both always. Just keep
No
on
more
being
breaks.
yourselves.
We're holding
I won't be taking more
you.
breaks.
Yeah.
No more breaks. If it's a break, it's 1 week.
Accountable.
2023
week,
is your
yeah,
year.
right.
Let's get
And
it.
you two as well. Another year of greatness for you both as well.
Thank
honestly.
you.
So for the last time, where can they find you?
Do you want to go this time?
You go on this time, yeah.
So Silence. Oh God, here we go. Fucked it already. Silent City Diaries podcast. You can find that everywhere where you listen to podcasts, and that's the same on Instagram.
Brandon.
On Twitter, it's Style City Diary, but you can obviously use the hashtag during
Come
the conversation.
on. Absolutely.
And TikTok.
And TikTok,
Engage
go
with the
everywhere.
content as well,
And
please.
YouTube,
Engage.
You can type Silent City Diaries. You
All
can
the
type
links will
Pretty
be
and
in the
Amber.
description. We'll put them in.
We also are on radio and we DJ'd. If you want to see more of the music stuff, our Instagram is PrinnyXAmber. But individually, I'm Prinny Ray on Instagram. Ray is RAEE.
And I'm Amber Lowe, Leaux.
Woo!
And it's been your boy Manny. Follow the Classic Manny on Instagram and TikTok. I'm posting more on TikTok now. Twitter is the Classic Man, of course. The other account got suspended, so brand has been ruined. Use the hashtag. Rate the podcast, review.
Yes.
Yes.
Share, engage, support us podcasters.
Let us know what you
No?
think.
Honestly.
Yay.
Do
And
you
as
hate
I
us?
always
Do you
end the
love us?
podcast, don't forget to always do you and be unapologetic. Bye, guys.
Bye.